Your grandmother, your father, your aunt, your friend, yourself. What happens when some of those you care for lose the ability to care for themselves? Will there be assistance and appropriate living facilities available when that time comes? For many, there is uncertainty. Who will provide shelter to those who cannot afford it? How will they survive? Coeur d'Alene has answered the call. For more than 80 years, Coeur d'Alene Homes, through its compassionate Christian mission, has been the only not-for-profit organization providing assisted living and other housing opportunities in Kootenai County. But Coeur d'Alene and the surrounding communities are growing rapidly. This growth brings new needs. The need for more assisted living facilities, the need to securely house the mentally challenged, and the need for state-of-the-art Alzheimer's care. It's up to us to respond to that growing need and ensure a better home for our elderly friends and loved ones. In 1920, a group of area church members met to discuss the purchase of the Coeur d'Alene College campus. They sought to create a home for Coeur d'Alene seniors and orphan children. These compassionate people wanted the very best. They envisioned a continuum of care for residents of Coeur d'Alene who were disadvantaged. Together, they made a home where there wasn't one before. Soon after, Coeur d'Alene Homes was transformed into a shelter care facility and continued to welcome anyone with need, regardless of their financial situation. Coeur d'Alene Homes has been on an inspired mission since 1920 and continues to stay ahead of the needs of our elderly. 25 area congregations who share in this mission of compassionate Christian care support Coeur d'Alene Homes. Members of these churches are committed to ensuring the future of Coeur d'Alene Homes for the betterment of our community.
In the last 6 months, we've had the opportunity, thanks to the need, to become involved, to be active. And I think that's what makes the project so vital to me.
When people come in here, they truly do feel the essence of what Coeur d'Alene Homes is.
Population is growing so much in Coeur d'Alene, and the elderly population is growing. For those who can't afford it, this is a non-profit corporation.
This is the last place, the last resort for them to find housing in this community because of their limited resources.
Now, in 2005, our ability to assist a growing population is being taxed by our limited aged facility. People with housing needs in the Coeur d'Alene area are being turned away or put on a waiting list. We are not able to serve all who need it. We need to do more.
There are many folks who, particularly suffering from Alzheimer's, and their families who are caring for them, who are weary in that journey.
40%, according to one of the top realtors in town, 40% of the residents who are moving in here are elderly. The feasibility and market study showed that there was a chronic need for dementia and Alzheimer's care, and that there was a continuing and growing need for assisted living.
I think it's the most important thing there is to support the elderly. But also, it's not elderly, it's the young ones. It's the young family members who are tragically involved in some type of accident that need the care that this provides.
I hope that we have the facility available for them and can handle just as many people as needed.
We are moved to build, to open our walls, to expand our services, and to provide a larger home to those who have none.
My brother was living in the streets in San Diego. Then he came back, and we needed medical care. So I was very worried. I didn't know what to do. And then they gave me a list of places, and Coeur d'Alene Homes were on it, and they welcomed him. I left him and went to work, and I thought, now I won't come back to find out if he really likes it here. For about 3 days I came back and I said, well, do you want to come with me or do you want to stay here? He said, no, I stay here. He liked here. So that makes me feel very good.
Due to its size and layout, the present facility at Coeur d'Alene Homes poses significant barriers to renovation and expansion. To meet the demands of a growing community, Coeur d'Alene Homes is planning several expansion projects to the existing campus.
The project here is to provide new housing for assisted living, persons who need assistance with daily activities, and also persons with dementia and Alzheimer's.
When these plans are complete, the Coeur d'Alene Homes campus will provide compassionate care and housing for 234 individuals and couples. The goal of the Our Home Is Yours campaign is to raise $800,000 from charitable contributions. Support must come from individuals, families, churches, and businesses. By achieving the goal, safe and secure housing will continue to be available to those with the greatest financial and physical needs. Coeur d'Alene Homes belongs to you. Our home is yours. You may not need a facility like ours today, but others do. Our loved ones, our neighbors, and our friends will benefit from your generosity in supporting the Our Home Is Yours campaign.
I want to know that I made an effort.
I think the heart of the church is its people active in the world. The church is not about the buildings that it exists in. It's not about the space that it takes up or the parking that's necessary or any of that stuff. The real heart of the church is its people out daily in their vocations, living out their faith in the world.
Jesus gave his disciples the command to love one another. The Christian life is about walking where Jesus walked, following in his footsteps. Being part of ministry here at Coeur d'Alene Homes would be a wonderful way to walk in Jesus' footsteps, to share Christ's love.
This isn't about warehousing the elderly. This is a place where everyone is recognized in a very intentional way as a child of God.
Our home is yours. To continue our mission, we need your prayers and support. Your generosity will help add purpose and compassion to someone's life. We must never forget the frail. We must lift up our hearts, listen for God's call, and please support the mission of Coeur d'Alene Homes.